Good morning, everyone. Today we're going to kind of circle back to talk about specific chords that we're using, and we'll do blues in the key of A. So if you're just joining us for these lessons, we've done these for a couple weeks now. The idea is just to kind of work on a little something each day and carry it through to the next, right? So create skills that you can use in other facets of your playing. So you might want to go ahead and watch back through some of the previous lesson videos that we've done just to kind of catch up. Or after we do our chords today in the key of A, you might want to go through and find any of our blues in the key of A lessons and kind of watch back through and have fun playing back through. So we're going to talk about bar chords though in particular, and open chords we can use for our blues in the key of A. So bar chord is anytime you're playing more than one note with the same finger or string with the same finger. You're barring those strings, okay? So a little bit of a trick to it. You want to use this hard side of your finger, okay? Not the fleshy soft part, but the hard side of your finger, okay? So 5th fret for our first bar, you're going to bar across all the strings on the 5th fret. Okay, your root is A. This is for our A7th bar chord. So if you're kind of got this flat finger thing happening, go ahead and tilt it to the side so you're playing with the hard part of your finger. And you can bring your elbow in closer to the guitar. That helps sometimes with getting that edge happening. Now, other notes that you're going to add to this, if you already know your A, like your regular major bar chord, really simple, you just lift up your pinky to make it a 7th chord. So in our standard chords, we have a root, a 3rd, and a 5th happening, and when we play a dominant 7th chord, we're actually adding the 7th degree to that chord. So we're playing a root, 3rd, 5th, and a 7th in each of our chords when we're doing dominant 7th chords. Which for the blues, we're using 7th chords, so they work very nicely. So you got your bar on the 5th fret, 3rd finger is on 7th fret on the A string, and your 2nd finger is on 6th fret of the G string. Now, if you're brand new to playing bar chords, if you've never played bar chords before, don't expect them to be perfect right away. They take a lot of time to really get. Now, on the flip side, sometimes people play them and they get them right away, but for me, bar chords took a while to really get sounding how I liked them. So just try to play them each day and, pick each string and just see if you can kind of get sound happening out of each string. And if you can't, just kind of adjust your fingers a little bit, work on it for a few minutes, then work on something else, right? Just work on it a little bit each day. That's how to make this work. So that'd be our A7 bar chord. If you are new to bar chords, what I would encourage you to do to play along with these lesson videos would be to use open chords instead, okay? So if bar chords are brand new, it's going to be tricky to switch between all three, right, to play along. Use your open chords instead. They're just as good, And you can do an A7th chord, just like a regular A chord, but lift up your 2nd finger, makes it a 7th chord. I tend to play it like this, so I tend to play open A, 2nd fret on the D string with my 2nd finger, open G, 2nd fret on the B string with my 3rd finger, and open high E. And that's our A7th open chord. So you got A7 bar chord, A7 open chord. Okay? Our 2nd chord for our blues progression is going to be D7. Okay? You're going to bar from the A string down on our 5th fret with our 1st finger. 3rd finger is going to be on our 7th fret of the D string, and your pinky is also going to play on the 7th fret, but on the B string. Yeah, so we got A7, D7, open D7 is an option, and that's going to be open D, 2nd fret of the G string, 1st fret of the B string, 2nd fret of the high E. It kind of makes a triangle shape. That's how I remember that one. Okay, so so far we have A7 and a bar chord, D7 and a bar chord. We have A7 open chord, D7 open chord. Now our last chord we need for our blues is our 5 chord. It's going to be an E7 chord in the key of A. What I want you to do is go back to our D7 bar chord that we just played. Go ahead and play that. Yep. Make sure you got your fingers all in the right spots. Now you're going to take this chord, our root is on this 1st finger, okay, it's on the A string, so this is D, on the A string that we're playing right now. You're gonna move it up 2 frets, and that first finger's on E at that point. That's our root right there, okay? So that's our E7th bar chord. So we got D7, moved it up 2 frets, it becomes E7, same shape. That's what's awesome about bar chords when you get them eventually, is they have so much use because they're movable all over the guitar. You can use the same shape, like D7, E7. If I play it up on 10th fret, it's G7. If I play it on the 3rd fret, it's C7, right? Same thing with this first one we did. That's A7. Well, there's G7. There's C7. There's D7. There's A7, right? So just like, once you get your bar chords together, so many options. They're fantastic. So you got A7, D7, E7, A7, D7, and E7 is right here, just like your standard E chord, but lift up your 3rd finger, and it makes it an E7 chord. So we got open E, 2nd fret on the A string, open D, 1st fret on the G string, open B, and open high E. Now, we're going to practice this on a blues form today. I have a specific lesson that outlines blues form if you want to go back through and watch that to have kind of a better understanding of the form. That's cool. If not, I'm just going to kind of shout the chords today. I'm just going to say A, D, or E. Try to get rid of that lens flare for y'all. Okay, that's a little bit better. Yeah, and I'll say A, D, or E, and just make them 7th chords. If you want to use your open chords, that's cool. If you want to try the bar chords, that works as well. If you're still working on improvising with our scales, you use your A major blues scale or your A minor blues scale. Alright, I'm going to do 4 choruses through, 2 with our open chords, 2 with our bar chords. Let's have some fun with this. Here we go. D, A, E, D, A, E, back to A, D, A, E, D, A, E, back to A, D, back to A, E, D, A, E, back to A. A, E, D, A, E, A, yeah. So, what I'd encourage you to do is go back through, watch the 12-bar blues lesson so you kind of understand the blues form that we just played. And now that you've kind of got the chords together, go back through, watch those videos on the blues in the key of A. I'll include them at the end of this one. And just have fun with it, We're working on learning a little bit more each day, and that's our goal. And we'll keep moving along and progressing as we go, and becoming better guitar players each day. And at least having a good time while we do it. So, enjoy the rest of your day. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye.